How's it going? Necrotic Nick with Thralls and Metal, and I'm here to do another live show review. Friday, I went to go see Yob, Voivod and Amenra, or Amenra, at the Grog shop in Cleveland Heights. Really interesting venue. It kind of feels like you're in a basement, even though you're on the ground floor. Not much lighting. It's really dimly lit across the board. And I'd have to say the stage isn't high enough, so I don't know how well these photos really turned out, but I guess we'll see. If not, we'll find something else entertaining to put up. But starting off with Amenra, we got there just in time for them to go on, and they are a fiercely heavy post-metal band. Very reminiscent of early Isis and Neurosis for sure. They even had essentially a tarp or a large curtain behind them that they projected black and white videos of, like looks like the inside of prisons maybe, and waterfalls and such. It was very immersive. I really kind of dug that. It kind of added to the ambiance. And for as like slow and heavy as the music is, these guys were a torrent of motion on stage. Couldn't really see the drummer because he was kind of buried in the crowd, but you could tell they were all really getting into it, and I kind of like seeing that from a band, like really feeling the music because it's very cathartic. Next up, we had Voivod. This is my first time ever seeing Voivod. I've been listening to these guys for years. They are one of the weirdest bands out there. A mix of thrash, punk, and odd sci-fi and strange composition across the board. Like they are unique. You will never hear another band sound like Voivod, I think. I mean, it's just such an interesting hybrid, and they came on and just absolutely killed it. Their guitarist had a real interesting tone to his guitar. It was really kind of hard to describe. It was deep, but it still had like a nice chuggy thrashiness to it. It was very low tone, but the lead work was really exceptional. There was a lot of these strange dissonant chords across their songs. A lot of it reminded me of like someone taking thrash metal and melding it with something like Black Flag or Dead Kennedys. And then we had all these interesting spoken word parts, which kind of remind me of really trippy shit like Hawkwind. Very, very awesome show. Definitely dug them. Apparently they're going to be at Maryland Death Fest, so I get another chance to see them again, and another shot at merch for them too. And then finally we had Yob. Yob came on with a guitar tone that even Matt Pike would be envious of. This was such an awesome, heavy, sludgy, doomy, just amazing sound. For a three-piece, they had one of the most full sounds I'd ever heard. Incredible. They played pretty much a wide array of stuff from past albums, but they also included at least 2 tracks from the newest album, My Raw Heart, which those 2 tracks comprise roughly 25 minutes, so you still got a good chunk. My favorite one being Beauty and Falling Leaves, which is my favorite track on that album. It runs 16 minutes, and the frontman actually explained that it was pretty much his way of telling people all the pain and everything he went through because he had diverticulitis during the making of this album, and then had to go back in for a staph infection after that was all cleared up. So lots of pain, lots of hospital time, and it really made for a really good song. Like, you really got the sense of emotion in it, and I really, really dug that. As for merch, well, I mean, got this cool Yob shirt. This is the only one that was available in an extra large. Apparently we caught them kind of late on this tour, so merch was a little sparse. Like, mostly just smalls and mediums, and I haven't been a small and a medium since fucking forever ago. So, but I'm still pleased with this one. This is a cool shirt, nice simple design, awesome. And then got a cool little Voivod patch to go on my battle vest that hasn't been constructed yet, but we have the parts for it. So that's pretty cool. And I believe the next one coming up, next major show, would be Baroness, Death Heaven, and Zeal and Ardor. That'll be in Cleveland and the Agora, and I think that's on April 9th. So definitely want to check out there. I can't wait to see Baroness. I'm eager to hear what the new material sounds like before the album comes out. And I have never seen Deaf Heaven or Zeal and Adore before, and they're both pretty unique in terms of their sound, so it should be an interesting show. But if you like this, give it a like, give it a subscribe, check out the rest of the videos on the channel, and we'll catch you later.